morning, everybody. Welcome to Inquisition Update. My name's Tom Fress. I'll be your host for the next hour. You're listening to FirstAmendmentRadio.com. Thanks for tuning in. My pleasure to be here and to continue in the reading and discussion of the book Code Word Babylon, the full title of which is Code Word Babylon, 666, Danger in the Vatican, the Sons of Loyola, and Their Plans for World Domination by P.D. Stewart. This is a book discovering and uncovering and condemning the Vatican Jesuit-led New World Order. If you think that statement is outrageous, you haven't read this book yet. And I've not only read this book, but I've read many other books and continue to read on a daily basis in research of the Vatican Jesuit-led New World Order. And I can tell you, Code Word Babylon is one of the most comprehensive books available today on the subject. And if you want to buy just one book, actually there are two books in this series, but if you want to buy one author that says it all, this is the book to get. Code Word Babylon by P.D. Stewart. Book 1 is subtitled The Sons of Loyola and Their Plans for World Domination. Book 2 is subtitled Antichrist is a Woman, Alive and Well Again. You can get them at www.luxverbi.org. That's luxverbi.org. And this book has made me think. It has taught me many new things, and it has confirmed many things that I've uncovered in my own research. And this author should be lauded and promoted. This book should be promoted, and I encourage my listeners strongly to get a copy of this book. Now, we're going to continue in our discussion of the Pope's official title, Vicarious Filii Dei, which adds up to 666, a simple demonstration of a fulfillment of prophecy. And not only is this particular title of the Pope equivalent to 666, but many of his other titles as well. This is fulfillment of Bible prophecy. This goes beyond the realm of coincidence. This goes beyond the realm of statistical probabilities. This is fulfillment of Bible prophecy. Now, the subject, as I alluded to at the very end of the broadcast yesterday, we're going to talk about the Pope's title, Antichrist, as is given in the Bible. And the root of the word, the Latin form, is vicis, V-I-C-I-S. Now, we're going to talk about this. P.D. Stewart says, it is a noteworthy fact that the first part of the Pope's Latin title, vicarious, is an adjective meaning that which supplies the place of. When used as a noun, vicar, that's the noun form of the word vicarious. Vicarious being an adjective, vicar being its noun form, and it means substitute for. Or as John Paul II, Antichrist Pope John Paul II stated on page 3 of his book, quote, vicar means takes the place of. Takes the place of. Its Latin root is vicis, V-I-C-I-S, which means alternate or alternative. And I haven't done this research myself, but I'll bet you if I look this word up, vicis, V-I-C-I-S, I'll bet I find that it is the root of the word we use to describe vice. Vice. V-I-C-I-S. And what is vice? Well, generally we think of it as prostitution and pornography and drug abuse and illegal trafficking in drugs and alcohol and that sort of thing. Vice. And its root means an alternative. Okay? Something that takes the place of an alternate or an alternative. And isn't that what vice is? A departure from God's law, an acceptance of an alternative. That's the true meaning of vice. All right, now, in the Greek, the equivalent word for vicarious, or that which takes the place of, is anti. The word anti, the prefix anti, A-N-T-I, which means not against, but to replace. So the prefix anti, when it's posed before the word Christ, means that which is not against, but replaces Christ. And if you have looked this up in the dictionary, as I suggested yesterday before the end of the broadcast, you will find that the prefix anti and vicarious have exactly the same meaning. So the Pope's title, Vicarious Filii Dei, is translated perfectly Antichrist. Vicarious Filii Dei